Welcome to Old Grump's Garage. So work continues on the Scout. We're doing seam sealer and all the cracks around all the sheet metal we put in. And then we're going to do a light skim coat of Bondo over the welds and divots where we've done spot welding and stuff to get it smooth. And then we'll be ready to shoot some primer down and then eventually do bed liner. So we're roughing these bumpers up with some 80 grit. We're going to shoot some POR rust encapsulator over the rest of it. Once that dries, then we'll shoot black bed liner over them and they'll be ready for battle again. I imagine that they're probably going to be pushing against fence posts and running over small saplings and all the kind of things that Rob does with this thing. So, you know, it's not going to be show quality when we're done. I'm not a professional body shop, but we can shoot bed liner. Just trying to get the worst of the rust and loose scale off that we can, and then we'll prime it with the POR. So we've applied a liberal coat of seam sealing around the edges, and we've run Bondo across all the divots where we've done spot welding. And then we'll be sanding that all down and be ready to prime. We're shooting down rust inhibitor to act as our primer. And once we're done with that and it dries, we'll shoot bed liner. All right, so the bumper and the grill guard for the front and the rear bumper and the bed are all primed. And we're ready to shoot some bed liner. We interrupt this program to ask you to take a moment and like the video and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It'll really help us maintain the channel and continue to provide you content that you find interesting to help you along your way as you're restoring square bodies and other old Chevrolet pickup trucks. And it continues to grow our community. Thank you for your support, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled program. All right, so it's time to shoot some bed liner. We're going to be using Raptor liner. I'll put a link in the video or in the description so you can find this. This is black bed liner. Comes in easy mix containers and can of hardener. Following the instructions, you put 8 ounces of hardener in the bottle, shake it real well. Attach it to the handy sprayer that they give you. The bottle just screws on and you start applying bed liner. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so you can see the texture of the bed liner on the bumpers as it's drying, and you can see it on the grill guards pretty good. I think it came out pretty decently. Nice even coat. There is the bed, and she's going to dry. It's a little humid, a little more humid than I wanted it to be to do this project, but schedule demands, so they normally say give it 30 minutes to dry. We're going to let it dry for a couple days before we start pulling masking off, but I think it came out pretty good. Alrighty folks, we've got the bumpers back on the Scout. You can see the bed liner and the bed is done. Brush guard and front bumper are back on. And we are done with that project. Y'all stay tuned.